press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, welcome back. I hope all are safe and practice well. I think so that you all are doing hard work regarding upcoming competitive examinations. So prove yourself, do hard work, utilize this time to concentrate, to read the content, after that to practice the sample bits, related content, what bits was there regarding NEET examination bits or JEE examination bits. Like that practice you starts, then your confidence levels will be increases. Then you will get good rank in first attempt only. So a systematical procedure required to score maximum marks in any competitive examination in first attempt only. A systematical procedure will be required. Clear? Especially for our subject chemistry, organic, inorganic, physical. Organic means interconversions, total reaction mechanisms we should practice. Inorganic chemistry also theory oriented total. Once you should read the text, read the NCERT text only. Line to line you should read. Twice, thrice, at least 3 times you should finish before you appearing NEET 2021. Clear? Then definitely you will score 42 bits out of 45. Easy to solve 42 bits. This was my assurance, 100% assurance to you. So believe in NCERT. Clear? So after completion of the general introduction of D block elements, what we discussed in last class regarding D block elements, general introduction, that is how many series are there, position of D block, and what about the definition of transition elements, what are D block elements, what about the general electronic configurations and abnormal electronic configurations, already we discussed in last class. After that now it is a right time to discuss about some properties. What are the properties? Properties, once you should remember, my dear students, already I explained in last class, due to the presence of d orbitals, means d orbitals means electrons which are present in d orbital, that can be framed as due to the presence of unpaired d electron. This is only the fundamental sentence to express, to define many of the properties, to satisfy many of the properties. So, to satisfy many of the properties due to the presence of unpaired d electron, due to the presence of unpaired d electron. This sentence keep in your mind. This sentence keep in your mind, because of this sentence was very important, and this particular sentence was justified by many of the properties. Many of the properties means already we know that D block except zinc, cadmium, mercury, remaining elements are said to be transition elements. Transition elements are exhibit some characteristic properties. What are the characteristic properties? Color properties. They can form alloys, they can form interstitial compounds, they can exhibit paramagnetic substance, they can form complex compounds, they can exhibit more than one oxidation state, that is said to be variable oxidation states. These all factors can be expressed in the form of unpaired d electron. Some other general properties are there. atomic radii, ionic radii, ionization enthalpies, melting points, boiling points, densities. These properties are said to be general properties, general properties, not the special characteristics. Special characteristics means what I said, the special characteristics are designed with respect to the unpaired d electrons. Already we know that all d block elements are metals, luster, that is shining property, malleable, ductile, hard metals, good electricity of heat, good conductors of heat and electricity. These all are the general metallic properties, metallic luster, boiling points, melting points are more, except zinc, cadmium, mercury, because of zinc, cadmium, mercury are said to be volatile, remaining elements are said to be non-volatile. So, these are the general properties of d block elements. Now, it is time for discussion of general properties. Those are number one is atomic radii and ionic radii, second one is ionization enthalpies, and third one is melting points and boiling points. After completion of this, next we should go to the discussion about that is special characteristic properties due to the presence of unpaired d electrons. So, the content topic name is d block elements. So, properties. Already we know that d block elements, position of d block elements in the modern periodic table is in between s block and p block. So, these are said to be transition elements, and the properties of d block is an intermediate of s and p block. So, here once we go through number one is atomic radii and ionic radii. Atomic radii, ionic radii. One important question was there for board examination, and one important bit also there for competitive point of view. So, you should thorough this atomic radii and ionic radii. The one short and sweet paragraph was there in that NCERT. So, you should read that NCERT, then you will get idea about this after completion of this explanation. Clear? Atomic radii, ionic radii. Already we know that atomic radius down the group, atomic size or atomic radius, radius both are very same, increases. General trend it is. General trend down the group atomic size increases. Then what about periods? Size decreases. In periods size decreases. This will be the general trend. In down the group size was increase. In a period from left to right size will be the decrease. What will be the reason for size decrease? Means increase in nuclear charge. Remember my dear students, this is a general information regarding atomic size or atomic radius. Down the group atomic size increases because differentiating electrons enters into which orbital? D orbital. Differentiating electron enters into d orbital. Then size increases. In the periods size decreases because as atomic number increases, nuclear charge increases, the attraction forces between the center of the nucleus to outermost electrons increases, then size decreases. This will be the general trend. Then we can apply this general trend to this D block elements. Atomic radii, ionic radii. All D block elements are metals, so we consider atomic radii is nothing but metallic radii. Metallic radii. Clear it is. So here already we know that D block elements further divide into 4 series, 3D series, 4D series, 5D series, 6D series. So let us go to 3D series. Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. These are said to be 3D series elements. From left to right, from left to right, from left to right, size decrease. From left to right, size decrease. What will be the reason? Nuclear charge increase. Nuclear charge increase. From left to right, size decrease. What will be the reason? Size decrease. Why size decrease? Why size decrease means nuclear charge increases. Why nuclear charge increases means atomic number increases. Atomic number increases, nuclear charge increases. So here from scandium to zinc, we are discussing about. But this size decrease, what I am saying here, size decrease from scandium to zinc. But once you observed, one tabular form was there in your textbook. Once you observed the table, on the table metallic radii values, once you observed the metallic radii values, a systematical increase up to chromium. Up to chromium a little bit increment will be there. Later you found some elements atomic radii will be same. Some elements atomic radii will be same. And one more information regarding this, last elements. Last elements, what are the last elements? Zinc, followed by 4D series cadmium, 5D series mercury, 6D series copernicium. Last elements, these are said to be 2B group elements. 2B group elements, zinc, cadmium, mercury, copernicium. Size will be more compared to remaining elements. This point keep in your mind, my dear students. This point was very, very important. What I am saying here, left to right size increase, size decrease. Left to right size decrease means scandium less than, titanium less than, vanadium less than, chromium less than. Minimum size we expect for zinc molecule, zinc atom. Minimum size we expect for zinc. Minimum size we expect for zinc. But 2B series elements are 2B group elements. 2B group elements are the last elements in D block. 2B group elements are the last elements in D block. The size of last element is higher than adjacent elements or whatever the remaining elements. What will be the reason? That reason was very, very important. And one more point here. So here size can be expressed in the form of nuclear charge. Nuclear charge increases. From left to right size decreases. Already let us consider scandium. Scandium atomic number 21. 21 we should write argon 18 followed by 4s1 and next one is 3d, 4s2 followed by 3d1. 4s is the ultimate shell, ultimate, and 3d is a penultimate shell. So make a note, my dear students, this was very, very important. Differentiating electron enters into penultimate. Differentiating electron enters into penultimate. What I am saying, from left to right nuclear charge increases. From left to right nuclear charge increases. So differentiating electron enters into which orbital? After completion of 4s orbital, next electron goes to 3d orbital. After completion of 4s, next electron goes to 3d orbital. 3d orbital means d orbital shape is double dumbbell shape, and d orbitals applied some effect. What is that effect? Screening effect. D orbitals applied what effect? That is screening effect. As atomic number increases, screening effect increases. As atomic number increases, screening effect increases. Screening effect increases means the outermost electrons are not strongly attracted towards the nucleus. Due to that reason, what I said, it was atomic size actually from left to right decrease. Instead of that, up to middle elements, up to middle, the size will be decreases, later the size will be the same. The size will be the same. Why the size will be the same? Because of to increase the screening effect. Screening effect is overcome the nuclear charge. Screening effect is overcome the nuclear charge. Up to middle elements, up to middle, the size will be regular decrease. Later the size is approximately equal, and final 2B group elements. 2B group elements size will be larger than adjacents. What will be the reason for this means 2B group element size will be larger than adjacent means while adding electron to zinc, cadmium or mercury, repulsions takes place. Electron repulsions. To overcome the repulsions, electron repulsions takes place, and screening effect also increases. So you should remember this point was very important for competitive. The 2B group element size will be more compared to remaining, and size is general trend is size decrease from left to right, but this trend will not followed in 3D series. This trend will not followed in 3D series because of poor screening effect of d orbital. Screening effect of which orbital is d orbital. D orbital screens. D orbital applied screening effect. Due to the screening effect, some elements are having approximately same in size. Later, the last element's size becomes more compared to adjacent elements. So this point you should keep in your mind, and read the text, then only you will get the idea about this. So this will be the little bit complicated. So that's why you should revise the content. If they should give cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc, which atom size is more means you should give the answer zinc only more, because repulsions takes place between electron versus electron. Repulsions takes place, due to that 2B group element size becomes more. Why after chromium the size becomes equal means increasing what it is? Increasing, that is screening effect, shielding effect, because differentiating electron enters into which orbital? Penultimate shell d orbital. D orbital double dumbbell shape, it is applying some screening effect. The screening effect is overcome, and the net results what? The attraction what we expect nuclear charge to outermost electron will be little bit less, because of to overcome the because of to apply, that is screening effect. Due to the screening effect, we should decide the size of the 3D series elements. I hope you understood. What will be the conclusion regarding this means? Conclusion only one point you should keep in your mind. General information, general trend what it is, from left to right size decrease. 3D series from left to right size decrease. What will be the reason? From left to right atomic number increases, nuclear charge increases. But this trend not followed in 3D series. What will be the reason? Last electron enters into penultimate shell. Penultimate shell, what is penultimate shell? D. D is a penultimate shell. Then this D is applying what effect? Screening effect. The screening effect overcome that nuclear charge. Due to that, some of the elements are having same size. While going to the last element, just the repulsions takes place between electron versus electron. So size becomes more for zinc, cadmium, mercury and copernicium. This is periods. While going to discuss about the groups. Groups means very important board examination question was there. So you should keep these points in your mind, or read the content twice or thrice. If you are not getting any idea, please comment. What was your doubt? Share your doubt on comment box. Clear? So don't lose your confidence. Read the content, then you will get idea about this, because it is only the theory oriented. How many times you should read? You should thorough that subject, thorough that content. Clear? So this trend was what we discussed with the atomic radii is in periods. While coming to the groups, once we should go the groups. Generally groups, we know one information regarding groups, that is size increases. Generally we know the information in groups, size increases. So here after scandium next element is yttrium, after yttrium next element is lanthanum. Scandium, after completion of scandium next was yttrium, after yttrium next one is lanthanum. So after titanium next is zirconium, Zr. After lanthanum next element is hafnium. So remember my dear students, scandium to yttrium, yttrium to lanthanum. So it is 3D series, it is 4D series, it is 5D series. 3D, 4D, 5D series. Down the group size increases. Scandium to yttrium increases. Yttrium to lanthanum increases. Titanium to zirconium increases. Zirconium to hafnium increases. We expect like this. Clear it is. Because of this was a general trend, group, in group size increases. This is a group. This is a group. While coming to this coinage metals, copper, silver, gold. While coming to the nickel, cadmium, nickel, palladium, platinum. Nickel, palladium, platinum is catalytic elements, copper, silver, gold is what about that coinage metals. This is group. From 3D to 4D size increase. 3D to 4D size increase. 4D to 5D size increase. It is general trend. This is a general trend. You should keep one point in your mind. What is that point? Once you observe, scandium to yttrium size increases, yttrium to lanthanum size increases, but according to the calculating values, zirconium, zirconium atomic radius 160 picometers, hafnium atomic radius 159 picometers. Make a note my dear students, very important point this is. What we are expecting from titanium to zirconium size increase, from zirconium to hafnium size increase. What is titanium? 143 picometers, 143 picometers to 160 picometers. Okay, it was very good size increase. Then 160 picometers to 159 picometers. Actually from 4D to 5D, 3D to 4D size increase, 4D to 5D size increase. General trend what it is? Groups size increase. But here from 3D to 4D size increase, but 4D to 5D, that type of increment is not found. That type of increment is not found. Because what will be the reason? So this hafnium differentiating electron enters into 5D. Before filling 5D, one more orbital is there, that is 4f orbital. 4f orbital already we know that peculiar shape. 4f orbital is peculiar shape, and f orbital screening effect is very poor. F orbitals are not protect outermost electrons from the nuclear attraction. So due to the poor screening effect, due to the peculiar shape of f orbitals, the outermost electrons are strongly attracted towards the nucleus, and size what happens? Size decreases. This information can be expressed in the form of lanthanide contraction. That is very important point regarding atomic radii property for d orbitals. So you should remember it is lanthanide contraction. What is lanthanide contraction? General trend in groups size increases. From 3D to 4D size increase, from 4D to 5D size increase. Instead of that, from 4D to 5D, the size of 4D elements are approximately the size of 5D elements, 5D series elements. 4D series element size what we expect for yttrium to lanthanum increase. From yttrium to lanthanum increase, after lanthanum next is what? Hafnium atomic number 72. Already I said in last class 58 to 71, cerium to lutetium atomic number 58 to 71, 14 elements are said to be lanthanides. The differentiating electron enters into lanthanides are 4f orbital. 4f orbital it is, clear it is. So keep this point in your mind. Titanium to zirconium increase, titanium 143 picometers, zirconium 160 picometers. After zirconium to hafnium we expect that 160 means 180 we expect. Instead of that we get what we will get, that is 159. 159 means approximately equal. Zirconium hafnium size becomes same. What will be the reason? Lanthanide contraction. What is the definition for lanthanide contraction? Poor screening effect of f orbitals. Poor screening effect of f orbitals. Which f orbitals? 4f orbitals. Hafnium 72. Before 72, 71 4f configuration. 72 5d configuration. 71 4f configuration. 72 5d configuration. So you should remember this point, my dear students, due to the poor screening effect of f orbitals. Why f orbital poor screens? Due to the peculiar shape. Due to the peculiar shape. Due to the peculiar shape of f orbital, it apply poor screening effect. Then poor screening effect means those electrons are not covered, outermost electrons, from nucleus attraction. So outermost electrons are strongly pulled towards nucleus attraction, and size becomes decrease. So zirconium to hafnium size decrease. Zirconium to hafnium, what it is? Size decrease. This point you should keep in your mind, my dear students. After zirconium, next one is niobium. Niobium, next one is tantalum. Niobium, tantalum also lanthanide contraction pair. Titanium, zirconium, hafnium. Vanadium, niobium, tantalum. Vanadium, niobium, tantalum. So titanium, zirconium, hafnium, vanadium, niobium, tantalum. So niobium, tantalum size becomes also same. So these are expressed in the form of lanthanide contraction. Very important. Due to the lanthanide contraction, which of the following pair size is approximately same? What will be the answer? Zirconium, hafnium, or niobium, tantalum. Zirconium, hafnium, or niobium, tantalum size becomes same. So what the trend we expect? Is not found in 3D series, 4D series to 5D series. One systematical graphical representation diagram was there in your text, NCERT text. So once you observe that NCERT text, one graph, diagram was there. On the diagram, once you observe the diagram in the text, this is especially for size related it is. So one in left corner, I think in left corner one like this, one graph was there like this, curve was there here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like this. Means it is said to be 3D series. And later next is 3D series to 4D series, we will get like this size. So 3D series to 4D series, I will give rough diagram, this one. 3D to 4D gap was there here, once you observe. 3D to 4D gap was there, it is the x-axis atomic number, y-axis size, you should take that factors. 3D to 4D gap will be there, this is 4D series, while coming to the 5D series, this was like this. This is 5D series. These two curves are close to each other. Once you observe in the NCERT text, the last two curves are closer to each other. Why the last two curves are closer to each other? Due to the lanthanide contraction. 3D to 4D appreciable gap. 3D to 4D gap will be there. While coming to the 4D to 5D, we expect like this gap, but this is like this only. What will be the reason? Means reason is lanthanide contraction. What is lanthanide contraction? Due to the poor screening effect of f orbitals. Why f orbitals apply poor screening effect? Due to the peculiar shape. Then 5D orbitals are not protecting from nucleus attraction. So from nucleus attraction, 5D orbitals are strongly attracted towards the nucleus. Then size decreases. So zirconium, hafnium and niobium, tantalum are the examples, and one more example is also there, and niobium, tantalum, and up to apply to niobium, tantalum, molybdenum, tungsten also we applied for the size. So anomalous pair it is. zirconium, hafnium, niobium, tantalum, and molybdenum, tungsten. Anomalous pair, this is anomalous pair of size. Anomalous pair of size, competitive bit this was due to the, what will be the reason it is, the reason is lanthanide contraction, due to the lanthanide contraction. Zirconium, hafnium, niobium, tantalum, and molybdenum, tungsten. Molybdenum, tungsten are approximately same in size. Already I said before zirconium, scandium 143, zirconium 160, hafnium 159. 143, 160, 159. So, same size. Here niobium, tantalum also same size, 146, 146 picometers only. 146, 146, same size we will get in this one. What will be the reason? One and only the reason, that is lanthanide contraction. So, what the trend? What the trend? General trend? What the general trend in groups? What we discussed in first video in periodic table. In groups, size increase, and in periods, size decrease. This was we learned in first PUC. But once you applied this general trends to D block elements, some problems we have to face. What will be the problem? Means problem number one is lanthanide contraction. Problem number one is lanthanide contraction we found in groups. In problem number two, repulsions takes place in electrons in last elements. Last elements means last group elements. Repulsions takes place and screening effect takes place. Due to that, some reasons, what we expect the size is not followed, not observed in D block elements. Same trend you applied for ionic radii also. Ionic radii also same trend they have to follow. And for ionic radii, the size factor can be expressed in the form of oxidation state. That we will discuss now only. So here atomic radii. What is atomic radii means? Atomic radii in D block elements, generally from left to right, atomic radii decreases, from top to bottom atomic radii increases. But the trend is not followed in 4D to 5D series. What will be the reason? Due to the lanthanide contraction. Due to the lanthanide contraction, from 4D to 5D, the regular trend will be not appeared here. And while coming to the left to right, size increase, size decrease. But the decrease size up to middle elements only, because the differentiating electron enters into penultimate shell of d electron. Then one side nuclear charge increases as number of d electrons increases, then screening effect increases. By balancing the forces between nuclear charge versus screening effect, the net forces what we observed for after manganese in 3D series, the size becomes same, because the screening effect is overcome that nuclear attractions. And last two B group elements, the size becomes more due to the repulsions takes place, electron repulsions, interelectronic repulsions takes place. So this will be the brief information regarding atomic radii of D block elements, and followed by ionic radii. Ionic radii is also expressed in the form of same. Ionic radii is as usual with respect to atomic radii. Ionic radii is as usual with respect to atomic radii, but so in that graph you will found like this graph. This is atomic radii graph, 3D, 4D, 5D. This is a 3D, this is 4D series, it is 5D series. So here the elements are like this. You found like this graph in your text. 3D series, 4D series, 5D series, 3D to 4D increase, but 4D to 5D not increase. Not increase means 4D curve is approximately same to 5D curve. What the reason means LC, lanthanide contraction. So next one is ionic radii. Same, we expect what? So ionic radii, what we expect? As usual with atomic radii, but here ion means loss of electron. Loss of electron, it becomes unipositive ion. Loss of electron is equals to what? Formation of unipositive ion. So ionic radii can be expressed in the form of oxidation state. How to express in the form of oxidation state means oxidation state increases, oxidation number increases, oxidation number increases, ionic radii decreases. Keep this point in your mind, my dear students. Oxidation number increases, metal atom oxidation number increases, ionic radii decreases. Clear? Mn2 plus, Mn3 plus, Mn4 plus, Mn7 plus. Mn7 plus means very small ionic radii, because the oxidation number increases. Oxidation number increases, ionic radii decreases. Suppose in a period we are going left to right, ionic radii decreases. Ionic radii decreases. Already we know oxidation. What about that? For common oxidation states. For common oxidation state, ionic radii decreases from left to right in a period, in a series, in 3D series or in 4D series. Whatever the series we selected, that in 3D series you select common oxidation state. Common oxidation state for elements is from left to right, ionic radii decreases. Ionic radii decreases. So general trend, what will be the general trend means this ionic radii is also followed as usual with atomic radii only. Atomic radii only. So I hope you understood. Read the concept, then you will get idea about this. If you are getting any doubts, share your doubts in chat box. Then I can clarify your doubts. Clear it is. So don't lose your confidence. That's why I said read the content. What will be the conclusion points? You keep the conclusion points in your mind. In groups, size increase, but 3D to 4D increase, 4D to 5D not increase. What will be the reason means 4D to 5D lanthanide contraction takes place. What is lanthanide contraction? Spontaneously you said that 4f orbital specular shape not protecting, applying poor screening effect. 4f orbital poor screening effect. Why it was poor screening? Because specular shape. Due to that, zirconium hafnium is same in size. Niobium tantalum same in size. Molybdenum tungsten same in size. Clear? In periods, general trend left to right size decrease because nuclear charge increase. But what will be the drawback for that? Differentiating electron enters into d orbital. D orbital penultimate shell. D orbital double dumbbell shape. D orbital screening effect. As nuclear charge increases, atomic number increases, screening effect also increases. Screening effect increases means DD screens. FF screens less than DD screens. So DD screens. DD screening effect increases, that overcome the nuclear attractions, then some of the element size becomes same. Once you observe the text, in the text some values are there, metallic radii values. Once you observe in the text metallic radii value, then you will get the idea about this. Clear it is. So my dear students, I hope you understood. Please read the NCERT. So as usual, same concept we applied for ionic radii also. Ionic radii also expressed in the form of same as this atomic radii. But one more point regarding this, ionic radii can be also expressed in the form of oxidation numbers. As oxidation state of the metal increases, ionic radii decreases. Oxidation number of metal increases, ionic radii decreases. So next one is, this is the first property, and second property was there, that is ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy. Property number 2, ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy. Already we know that ionization enthalpy means the removal of electron from outermost orbital. The amount of energy required to remove an electron from outermost orbital is said to be ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy, removal of first electron, first ionization. Removal of second electron, second ionization. Third electron, third ionization. So that is said to be successive ionization enthalpies. In NCERT text, once you observe the table, on the table 3D series, successive ionization enthalpy values are given. Successive ionization enthalpy values, 3D series. So generally 3D series, we know that scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. Ionization enthalpy values are more for 2B series. Ionization enthalpy values are more for 2B group elements. Why more for 2B group elements? Zinc, cadmium, mercury, copernicium. What will be the reason here? You should remember, it is fulfilled electron configuration. That is NS2 ND10. Zinc, cadmium, mercury and copernicium, maximum ionization enthalpy values are there. What will be the reason? Means reason is fulfilled electronic configuration NS2 ND0. NS2 ND0. Removal of first electron from this is very difficult. Clear? While coming to this, scandium 3D1, 4s2, titanium 3D2, 4s2, vanadium 3D3, 4s2, chromium we should write 3D5, 4s1, 3D5, 4s2, 3D5, 3D6, 4s2, 3D7, 4s2, 3D8, 4s2, here coming to this 3D10, 4s1, 3D10, 4s1. First ionization enthalpies, first ionization enthalpy values, first ionization enthalpy values, removal of first electron, removal of first electron is very more for zinc, because zinc configuration NS2 ND10, zinc, cadmium, mercury and copernicium are completely filled electronic configurations. So here removal of an electron from this, then it becomes what? Cr plus. Removal of an electron from this, it becomes Cu plus configuration 3D10, Cr plus configuration 3D5, Cr plus configuration 3D5. While coming to Mn plus configuration 3D5 4s1, Mn2 plus configuration 3D5 4s0, 3D5 4s0. While coming to the iron, Fe plus configuration 3D6 4s1, Fe2 plus configuration 3D6 4s0, Fe3 plus configuration 3D5 4s0. Why we discussed this, especially these elements? Because of, suppose if you should remove an electron from chromium, first electron removal takes place from s orbital only. Remember, my dear students, electron removal takes place. First you should remove an electron. First you should remove an electron from where? S orbital. After s orbital, next electron removal takes place from d orbitals. So the ionization enthalpy values are mainly depends on three factors. What are the three factors means? Factor number 1, attractions between center of the nucleus to outermost electron. Factor number 2, electron-electron repulsions. Factor number 3, exchange energy. Exchange energy. Exchange energy is one of the important factor to express ionization enthalpy. Stabilization, which is more stable, half filled more stable, half filled or full filled. Half filled or full filled configurations are more stable than partially filling configurations. Half filled, full filled configurations are more stable than partially filling configurations. So once you observe, my dear students, here removal of one electron, first ionization enthalpy chromium Cr plus. Second ionization enthalpy chromium is more. Second ionization enthalpy chromium is more. Why second ionization enthalpy of chromium is more compared to manganese? What is the manganese configuration? Cr plus configuration 3d5 half filled configuration. Mn plus configuration 3d5 4s1. 3d5 4s1. So second ionization enthalpy value of chromium is more. Removal of second electron from chromium is very difficult because it is 3d5 configuration, half filled configuration. While coming to the copper, copper also removal of one electron from s orbital was easy. Later next electron removal different. Why it was very different? Because of 3d10 configuration. 3d10 configuration. While coming to the zinc, already we know that zinc configuration Zn plus we should write 3d10 4s1 and Zn2 plus is 3d10 4s0. Zn2 plus 3d10 4s0. Removal of third electron from zinc is very difficult. Zinc stable oxidation number +2. Nickel stable oxidation number +2 only. Copper also +2. So maximum oxidation number of copper is +2 only. Nickel stable oxidation number +2 only. So here once you observe, my dear students, why the discussion regarding chromium versus manganese means chromium configuration 3d5 Cr plus, manganese plus configuration 3d5 4s1. Then your target is remove one more electron. Remove one more electron. Which one is easy means this one is easy, this one is difficult because of half filled and full filled electron configurations are more stable than partially filling electronic configurations. So Cr plus more stable, Mn2 plus more stable. Second IP value Mn2 plus configuration 3d5 4s0. Mn2 plus stable than Fe2 plus. Mn2 plus stable than Fe2 plus because Fe2 plus configuration 3d6 4s0. Fe2 plus configuration 3d6 4s0. Mn2 plus configuration 3d5 4s0. So Mn2 plus configuration 3d5 4s0 half filled configuration more stable, partially filling configuration less stable. While compared to Fe3 plus is more stable, ferric. Fe3 plus is ferric. Fe2 plus is ferrous. Ferric salts are more stable. Why ferric salts are more stable? Because 3d5 configuration, half filled electronic configuration. Half filled electronic configurations and full filled electronic configurations are more stable than partially filling electronic configurations. Such type of electron configurations you would like to remove an electron is very difficult. It is very difficult to remove an electron because stable electronic configurations. Stable electronic configurations required more amount of energy to pull the electron from its outermost. Due to that reason, Fe3 plus is stable, Mn2 plus stable, Cr plus stable, Cu plus 3d10 configuration, Cu plus 2 cupric it is. So keep one point in your mind, removal of first electron you should remove from s orbital only. First electron you should remove from s orbital only. Second electron d orbital. From third ionization there is no exchange. Exchange energy not takes place because of s orbital is vacant. Actually what will be the configuration of chromium? Chromium configuration actually according without Hund's rule we should write 4s2 3d4. 4s2 3d4, we should write general the configuration of chromium. But half filled full filled pattern, according to the half filled full filled pattern, we can rearrange this configuration. Why rearrange? Because for stability. For stability we should write 4s1 3d5. For stability we should write 4s1 3d10. Copper, silver, gold, same configuration. Copper, silver, gold, same configuration. Chromium, molybdenum, same configuration. Chromium, molybdenum, same configuration. And palladium, platinum also different abnormal configurations. Abnormal electronic configurations total 3 plus 2 plus 2, 7 elements are there. Copper, silver, gold, and chromium, molybdenum, and palladium, platinum. Palladium, platinum due to the stability. What we discussed, the properties regarding d block elements, regarding transition elements, that is ionization enthalpy property is based on electronic configurations only. Stable electronic configurations, half filled or full filled electronic configurations, more stable. Then you can apply more energy to remove an electron. Due to that reason, Cr plus more stable than Mn plus, Mn2 plus more stable than Fe2 plus, Fe3 plus is more stable. What the value once you observe in NCERT text, my dear students, keep this point in your mind. In NCERT text, once you observe this value, iron value is more, third ionization enthalpy value. Third ionization enthalpy value, Fe3 iron is very more, and approximately same values you found for cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. Cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc also you will get same values, because after removal of second electron, the configuration of Zn is 3d10. Difficult to remove an electron from this. And here, why these elements values also more? Third IP values are more for nickel, copper, because of copper, nickel maximum stable oxidation number is +2 only. It is very difficult to remove an electron from penultimate shell 3D, because of more nuclear charge increases, then attractions are strong between the center of the nucleus to outermost electrons. That particular point was there in an NCERT last time, they was given this point only. Same size, same energy required for copper, nickel, zinc, without stable electronic configuration. The reason is oxidation number. Maximum it is available in +2 state only. Maximum it is available in +2 state only. So half filled, full filled electronic configurations are more stable than partially filling electronic configurations. From left to right size, what we expect? Increase. From top to bottom size, decrease. From top to bottom size decrease, that is general trend. From left to right size increase, that is also general trend. But once you observe the values, then you will get the idea about that. Once you observe the values, what the values are given, according to the values only, you should go through that values. Clear? I hope you understood, my dear students. Then the remaining properties what we left in this topic discussed on next class. Stay with us, stay safe, have a nice day. Thank you, bye bye.